PPT Gents. So today we are going to create an amazing intro slide on Microsoft PowerPoint presentation. So let's press the enter key. Now I want the slide to be blank, layout to be the blank layout. And in the next step, I will go to the view tab, and in the view tab, I'm going to choose this grid lines. Okay. Now it's very important to choose one background image. So I want the same image. So what will I do? I will go to that previous slide. I'll go to the format background and I am going to select apply to all. So automatically the same background will be chosen for the next slide as well. Now in the next step, I'm going to insert an image, basically a rectangle. So here, approximately of this size. Okay, now I will go to the shape format. Okay, shape outline is going to be no outline. Shape fill is going to be the black color. All right, let's reduce a little bit. Yeah, perfect. Now I'll click the right button and I will go to the format shape. Okay, and we'll go to the effect options, and in the effect options I'm going to select the round ribbon. Perfect. Now in the next step I'm going to press the Ctrl D to make the exact copy. Let's shift it upward. Now in the next step, this is very important, I want to insert another shape, that is circle shape, but the diameter of the circle should be double the size of this rectangle, or it should be the radius of the circle. All right, so we'll start from this point. Exactly, I'm going to take it double. So 2 blocks we are leaving from that side, so 2 blocks we will leave from the other side also. Perfect. Now in the next step, I'm going to shift it backward. All right, and now I'm going to bring it down. Like this. All right, now for the circle, no outline, and shape fill is going to be no fill. All right, and by pressing the Ctrl key, I'm going to select this rectangle as well, and by pressing the Ctrl G, I'm going to group. Now shift it downwards like this, and now I'm going to give the animation. The animation is going to be the spin animation. Okay, and in the effect option, drop down menu, counterclockwise, drop down menu, half spin will open the animation pane. In the animation pane, drop down menu, start with previous, drop down menu, and then effect options. The 180 degrees that half spin, but I'm going to make it 185, a little bit tilted, like this. Perfect. Yeah. Now in the next step, I'm going to insert another rectangle, or I can just make a copy of it, and then I'll go to the shape format and I'm going to rotate it by 90 degrees. All right, and let's reduce the size of it. Yeah. And a little bit wider. Okay, and I'm going to place it over here. Let's reduce its size a little bit. This is the perfect size. Now in the next step, I'm going to insert another shape, that is the rectangle, and the size of the rectangle is going to be like this. It should overlap the above black line like this, and let's, yeah, perfect. Now I'm going to send it backward like this, and the color of it is going to be this light pink color, and the shape outline is going to be no outline. Perfect. Now in the next step, I'm going to insert another rectangle here. Okay, perfect. But I want it to be 0.1 centimeters only, and the shape outline is going to be the no outline, and shape fill is going to be this pink color. Perfect. Now let's move it upwards a little bit. Now I'm going to insert another shape, that is the circle shape. All right, the same way, the radius should be the size of the rectangle. This. Let's drag it down. All right. Now in the next step, I'm going to send backward, shift it upwards, perfectly at the center. Yeah, this is the way we can have it in the center. Now in the next step, I want the shape outline to be the no outline, shape fill. And let's, by pressing the Control key, select the Control G and group. Now again, I will give the animation. In the animation, the same animation, spin. In the effect options, drop down, counterclockwise. Effect option, drop down, half spin. All right. Now let's bring it downward like this. Okay. Perfect. Now Control D. Okay, so to make the exact copy. Okay, fine. Let's shift it a little bit over here, and it should be placed on top of the previous one. Again, press the Control D. Shift it a bit here, and like this. Now in the next step, I will go to the shape format. I'm going to select the selection pane. Now in the selection pane, there is group 15. Okay, this is the group 15. I am going to send it back. Send to back. Group 11 also I'm going to send back. Fine. And group 12 also I'm going to send back. Perfect. Now let's close this. Now in the next option, I will click the drop down menu, and now I am going to select start after previous. Okay, now again for the group 12, start after previous. For the group 15, drop down menu, start after previous. Okay, now for the group 11, I will go to the drop down menu, I'll go to the effect options, and instead of 185 degrees, I am going to write 183 degrees. Okay, like this. Perfect. Now in the next step for the group 12, again the same way, effect options, the 183 instead of 183, I will go for 182. Now for the group 15, again we'll go to the effect options. I'll select 181. Perfect. Now let's have a preview. So perfect. Page is turning. Another one is also, and here is the third one. All right, now in the next step, what do I want? I want some letters. Even I can insert some shapes also to come out of this book. Okay, so what I did, I basically inserted some letters in the last. Now I'm going to try this circle. So here I am going to insert a circle of this kind. The shape fill is going to be this one. Shape outline is going to be no outline. Shape effect, I'm going to animation. Let's hide this. Okay, what kind of animation I want to give? I want to give this floating. See? Yeah, perfect. Now a little bit above. Oh. Perfect. Now shift it a little bit upwards. Now in the next step, I want to give it one more animation, that is fly out. But where? To the top. Perfect. Now let's duration to be 7 seconds. All right. Now when do I want these animations? Start after previous, once the page has opened, and this animation also to be start after previous. All right, now let's make more copy of it by pressing the Control D. Let's make and then shift them at random places like this. All right, now in the next step, what am I going to do? I am going to select all these from oval 19 to oval 28, and I am going to click on the drop down menu and I will select the start with previous option. Now, this is very important step. Now I am going to just delay it by some seconds. Maybe the first one to be only 25 seconds, and then oval, the second animation should start after the first one. So let's 1.25 for this one. Let's start after 0.5 seconds, and it should start after perfect. Looking very beautiful, right?